cheers to my Sledge, and welcome back to Elite Wars. Today, well, it is day 3. And sadly, I did only remember to unlock 2 of them. The third one was a little bit late. So, for now, let's see what we can get. I have not unlocked Putty, even though I got some shards. Okay, next. Almost unlocked. Really? Well, that's a bit annoying that we did not get a leader yet. We don't need Putty assist. Come on. You need to drop an attacker leader. That's all you need to do. Yeah, this is very much a problem. What is Fern's? I can't get there anyway, but let me see whether I try to offer an attacker at least. Because right now, if we want to complete the next mission for today, if we want to progress the daily mission, we need an attacker. And she's balanced. Okay, pointless anyway. So I have 0, just to put that out. These 2 are the only attackers, and they both locked. Trini has not dropped. And right now we can at least unlock some assists so that they can just not show up as locked when opening a box. But still, maybe we can swap to the character mid-match. Or mid-video, 30 cents. I don't know why it gave... This is supposed to have been... Wait, okay, that is weird. When did that drop again? Oh wait, no, that didn't drop. What am I on? It's given over here. Still logging daily, just collected it. Those ones don't matter too much unless it's actually literally a box. So, Trini, Sledge, Jason, all 3 of those comments could be useful right now, or even any of these rares, but no attacker right now, at all. And then we have that. In terms of shop, this is what we have as well. It's balance and defender. I don't think we're gonna get 150,000 damage, and in terms of corruption zone, maybe we might get 1 box. I think we're gonna be sticking to this for now, and as soon as we get another box, we can potentially maybe get an attacker. Here we go. Okay, Mezagog. Sadly though, it's a bot. Okay, well... Unless it's an exact... No, we heard the card. Just has to be level 4 epics. For some reason. Well, this bot can either win or it'll choose to... I don't know. But all I know is that it's got a lot of health. A little more than the supposed usual enemies, so... This is a bit concerning. And there it is. Okay, good. That's gonna be a no. Grab a tentacle. Come on. What's it gonna end up being? If there's just a block. And we get rid of this. Be nice if you got rid of it, game. We can heal again. And what about now? Really? Go ahead. Vine Whip once. Vine Whip again. Is that it? Yep, there we go. Bottle actually try and block. Pumpkin shot. Another Vine Whip. And you get knocked out.
You win. Right. Handing out beatdowns morning, noon, and night.
Okay then. Well then, we just sent into what was Terra spacecraft of all things. Supposed to get here today. Was one of the goals, but one of our opponents just happened to choose. We're gonna match into it. Yeah, don't be trigger happy. You know, you should know by now that people can cancel attacks. Well, again, here's some bubbles. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna block you in your corner. You can just stun once. And rapid tentacle. That will backdash. Pumpkin shot again. If I timed it right, I would have been fine there, but... Listen, no. I'll hit you again with another pumpkin. Stop trying to block the breakers.
I love fighting Rangers got a pumpkin for a lid. Now someone get me into battle for the grid.
Okay, match was instantly found, and now we have a Titanium Ranger. 16,000 HP, huh? Okay. with Leo assist. Interrupt them? You know, if I delayed it slightly, I probably wouldn't be fine. Yeah, I'll have to ignore this. Can't block that just yet. Rapid Tentacle! Nope. Get stunned. I actually have armor. No. I need a block. I'm going to need a block. That's the problem right now. Well, you can get stunned if you don't move. There we go. We got one. Dodge Leo. That's the other question. Because now I got another Rapid Tentacle, which... certainly an interaction. Not enough health or energy.
I lost the battle. My seeds got rattled.
Okay, that's a Z. One breaker. Another Leo assist. Can you be a defender, Pumpkin Wrapper? We kind of need some blocks here. There we go. And that's certainly a thing to do. Speed it up. Annoyingly, he opens the corruption zone, so let's see. No. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still can't get anything else. Mission is not even is basically a third done. And it's a repeat. There's the bot has returned. It's just Wilson again. Come on. Chance to do this. Go ahead. Explode. Whip, vine whip. It's stay in your corner. Of course it wouldn't press anything. Yeah, there goes the assist. Don't. Yes, don't. We don't need a bot spamming them of all things. You can explode. Vine whip. Stay in your corner. That's the block. Okay. Udon unlikely, or do I just... okay. User gets stunned. Poked once. Nope, fine. Oh, of course. Look at that. And it's gonna use it anyway, so I've just reset my energy, so now I have nothing. Yeah, this is why you don't bother queuing up attacks, you know, if you're gonna be too slow anyway. Anyway, pumpkin shot here. And Vine Whip. You get knocked down.
Don't like pumpkin wrap, that's just fine. Try the pumpkin traps that I designed.
Them again. Don't you dare leave this time. I'm hoping it was a crash. Let's just see. Really? Well, it stood still, so it's a question of whether or not they actually have a block at all. Wow! This is on purpose, isn't it? They're not supposed to be dropping, really. The medal count is maybe 200 medals lower than what they had. But in this case, I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, pumpkin shot. Could be stunned. Now don't try something. Can't do that. Well. Okay, you get stunned. There's a bubble. Yeah, that's out of range. There we go, fine. Go ahead. Yeah, the fact that I didn't want to rotate now. Let's get rid of this. You get launched. You can heal a bit. Interrupt. Pumpkin shot. And now they likely have, if they knock it, they didn't try to block it. There we go. Well, that's not helping at all. You can explode, but now I need some health to heal a bit. Vine Whip again. Send you away. What's it gonna be? You dodge that. Send the pumpkin shot. Poke. Okay, that's a block. Out of range. That's on me.
You knocked me down, got beat by a clown.
You can say this much, the healing mattered. Sadly, it looks like today is horrendous. Either bots, or it looks like we actually had some tough opponents. Go ahead, yep. Continues. This is what they would do. As a reminder, this is a bot. If I just get hit by the cards, it's gonna be just a problem. As an example, they will just react to a button. Same button press. Yeah, it didn't even matter if I pressed trigger 3. That was not gonna go through. Wow. I also heard the second one. Nope. Good enough. Okay. So I'm going to need to get rid of this, yeah, no. Random cards.
I lost the battle. Machines got rattled.
Really? Another one?
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this much. Losing the bot does show a lot of issues, if quite embarrassing to an extent. But I'm still gonna say this much, that Pumpkin Rapper is way too much of a defensive character. Relies way too much on the opponent making a lot of mistakes. You're not reading your inputs. And yeah, not actually doing that as well, but it's gonna spend it anyway. Yeah. I can make use of the extra health, but it doesn't mean anything if the opponent's still alive. In the end, we just had to fight 2 bots in a row. Is this really what this is like? What it's going to be?
Right. Handing out beatdowns morning, noon, and night.
On to the next box. Can we get something useful to continue the missions? 9. Trini assist. Not the epic we needed. Okay. A Z. Will he actually fight this time? Because it's a different one. Nope. Not doing that. Let's see, what is it going to be, Leo or Taylor first? Leo. Okay, good enough. That means we can interrupt Taylor next. Or just not get hit by it. Fine. Go ahead. And of course. Ignored. What else? What else would it do? Okay. That was not helpful at all. Somehow perfectly out of range after stunning them. Taylor, go ahead. Spawn. There we go. Where's Leo? Is this really how we have to deal with this? You know, when you do nothing but assist spam, you become very linear. You can use broken assist all you want, you still don't know how to actually make them unpredictable. Like I said.
Feels like I'm fighting the Hollow Trainer.
You know, when it's only one card, or one slot you're using, it becomes quite obvious. Okay, Ninja, let's see. Wow. Yes, wow. Okay. Well then, so Breaker, and Block, and Breaker. You're gonna run up? Yeah, okay. No. Primary slot, no rotation. Or primary slot did rotate. Assist slot, no. Go to your corner. Or poke. There we go. That's a no. Okay, we have to poke twice. There we go. Perfectly used. Once again. Perfect. We'll just do a time cancel just to be able to get out of that type of thing. There we go. We rotate that out before they realize it. Set it up. Psychic bubble. You can be left stunned. And now we poke and leave you stunned again. Just watch out.
Don't like pumpkin wrap? That's fine. Try the pumpkin traps that I design.
Well, of course. You know, it really is just sad if it's nothing but bots, so we're just gonna get to the next league. And that's it for today. Because this is just... Listen, I'm going to have to taunt the bot if it continues to do this. Don't want to have to do that, but... There's a reason why you taunt the bots in rage. Because it actually prompts them to press a button. See, you heard that button the same time as mine. Wow. Yeah, okay. You are real. I don't know why it has to be the Hecklebot that's gonna do this again. Stay in your corner. Yep, there we go. Good. See? There it goes. All things. Set up the psychic bubble. Set up the pumpkin shot. And go ahead, press a strike. Yeah, that's what you deserve.
Feels like I'm fighting the Hollow Trainer.
We got at least a box that can be unlocked. Can you give an attacker? That's a balanced. That's an assist. 2 new characters. Wrong things again. How do you end up doing this? Assists don't count to the mission unless they somehow do. And even then, I think... Check, I don't think I've been running an attacker assist anyway. Yeah. At least I have a... Now actually has something that could be more useful in terms of not too expensive, but it can't exactly be used to comp. Plus, it'll test the theory whether or not I can even use an attacker, so... we don't have too many breakers now. Wow. Yeah, no, this is just a problem.
2, 1, go.
Nothing today. Nothing. It's... Yeah, I really need to just do... As I said, just 1 league a day, and then it'll slow down anyway. No. Come on. The bot should know that that's not how that works. Here we go. Come on. Really? This is really what you teach players? Do assist spam? You learn from a bot? What? Yeah, pumpkin shot. Knife kick, and there. She at least combos a pumpkin rapper. That's the whole thing. Can be used to engage and dodge things as well. Yeah, the Zed that we fought? Who knows? Who taught that idiot how to play? So if you're just assist spamming as your idea to play the game, might as well just leave. Fine web? Nah, fine. Hypothetical! Get out! It's just annoying.
I think you're chicken like a cordon bleu. My brain is immense and likes to cordon you.
A real opponent. And they're legendary, so... Whip. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's how you start. That's not happening. The only sad part is what legendary is. Is the absolute worst choice. The problem is if he actually uses energy, he will get his super. So as long as he uses energy, he's getting a super. So I need to prevent that. By somehow knocking him out first, before anything else. So go ahead, Leo. Great. Ah, nope. Leave you stunned. Stagger you away. And now, you explode. Vine Whip, or Rapid Tentacle. Back away. Yeah, maybe that might have been a... You should have really just used the super at that point. There was a better chance then, and I ran into that. Okay. You have the breaker? Not the breaker I was referring to, but you're out of energy. That's on you.
I think you're chicken like a cordon.
However, this is also the next league. At least we ended with a real player. And that undid the corruption zone. Okay. We need 1 more match. And League 8 is Bridge. And they don't even give you the core assist. No, that... Wow. Just wow. Obviously, they're being very generous with these offers if you actually want to pay money for it. But they couldn't at least include the car assist in that? Really? And yeah, the assist doesn't count. So we'll do one more, get the corruption done, and that's it for today. A Leo bot! Really? Unless it's somehow not, I'm still saying it is, even though it... I'm sorry, it's too even. Let me just listen. No, it's a player! Someone's on even perfect HP. Be aware, I actually have a counter to him now, so I should be fine. But he needs to lower my health. So, no super for you. Somehow, he landed on the exact medals. We don't hear their cards. Yeah, that's a player. The Leo sneak over here. Anyway, that was the last match, if the game doesn't give me an attacker. 9. Could be good. You know, that's very insulting! Why? Is there actually a way to properly check when it upgrades to 10 shards? I don't think there really is. Yep. So, we got 9 snide shards. There is no way to get another one of his shards. Right at this moment. Attacker mission failed. Unless... Okay, obviously this can be done. Which is very much... We'll just do it. It's Sledge. That's what we will use. No legendary. And technically, this is where all the players have been. They all went to the challenge instead of playing on ranked. Which is fair. Which basically means I just started this on a horrible week since raids combined with Casual Tuesday. Yeah, Rocky. No. Focus Frenzy. See here. Misses volley. There we go. At least interrupted a breaker, so he actually has less energy. Yeah, double blocks. Still means I can interrupt you with a breaker. There you go. Maybe I should have just let it continue, though. And that's a knockout. Okay, what do you have? Did you actually recover, or what's gonna happen here? Yeah, I have no strike anyway. The fact I did one of Sledge's old combos, which isn't exactly even has a use anymore, is just quite weird. Blindside! And Doctor's Frenzy, you've used your block already, so I have to just interrupt them and, yeah, dodge that. And, of course. I know the defender, but that's still rude. That's still just rude. There you go. There you go. And with that, misses volley. No Rockies allowed. Come on, spawn Orko. Yeah. No. Back away from that. Yeah, if I used that sooner, I would have been fine. Lesson. Dodges if you can. Honestly, fair. I gave them all the time, too. I gave them all that time, too. But the problem is blindside is 2/3 of the screen. Dagger on. I don't know why it should be another Rocky assist, and of course another block. Why another opponent with just an instant block? You're just being rude. You're just being rude! So you can take your car to the face! Back away! And no wonder, they're not rotating in their middle slot. Dodge that. That's a block. That's another one! Your defense should be broken, unless it wanted to give you back your middle slot, so... But in this case, blindside! Go ahead, press your super and lose your blocks. And then they spam the super button. Okay. I don't know why you even did that, though. Why spam the super button? You only need to press it once! Okay, if I can win, this is the last match. We finished the mission. We got to the next league. No. Just don't. You can dodge my breaker, but you're not dodging the car! Stay over there. Yeah, I said stay over there. Why did sweep higher? Darkness Frenzy! Finding Barrage! We'll leave some travel time. That's too early of a dodge. Car! Yeah, that was just sad. But honestly, fair. And again. Okay. Blindside! Not allowed to be faster. Okay. We can expect another block. I could have easily pressed something, but I did nothing. Darkness Frenzy! We're going to expect them to try and dash up. Why are you just standing there? I don't think that lowered any damage. Especially since it didn't rotate. They have multi-hitting strikes, and I couldn't just rush in, hit them with a breaker. Okay. Yeah. Lost from the start. There you go. You messed it up. Merciless volley. With that, we'll use blindside. You ran into it. Darkness Frenzy again. Yeah, blindside. No. Leave their corner and you'd be fine. Yeah. I have to knock them out or keep them out of... Just keep them away. That's my problem here. But let's use that chance. Go ahead. Pressure super. I question whether or not that works, but they can just press their primary slot. Okay. You're weird. That should have been the last one. It took 5 matches to win with Sledge. Keep it to the non-legendary rule of the account. Clearly, not really. It's not really a rule. It's just that. Pretty sure Ninja Kimberly hasn't been banned. Yeah. They haven't updated the list. Let's see. Can we get an attacker? Just in case we need it again while Casual Tuesday is not going. Double Kendall is not useful. Corruption Zone at least progressed again, because it's way easier to farm on Casual Tuesday. And... should have expected it. Should have expected that. We'll just unlock Kendall, and we'll just unlock her assist as well. When it comes to challenges, you can just play them instantly, so there's a lot of fast progress you can make if you actually intend to level up your account. Like if there was a score attack or even a Legend in the Making type challenge. Though those ones won't help you much. Like, the only one you'll get is the score attack, and at that point you just have to try and get better. Then you'd be fine. Casual Tuesday is just easy Corruption Zone damage with 0 repercussions in terms of battles. So it's quite slow, but then Megazords exist as well as another form of challenge. But yeah, that's day 3. Probably don't expect me to open all 4 of those. I'll try again. Maybe do better this time. But, yeah. Juice Ball next. Hopefully without too many bots. Seriously. The fact that we even had a player disguised as one just because of the medal count. Tried to match these ones. But it was a Leo. And I heard no card being pressed. So, yeah, one day ago, we started at this guy. That's the bot. Player. Player. Lever. Bot. Lever. Bot. 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 Wait. Nope. Lever. He won. Bot. Bot. He actually played. Played. Bot. Bot. Player. Oh, hidden bot, but yeah, player. Casual Tuesday ruins a lot of things in terms of ladder because everyone plays the challenge instead. It's fair enough, but this is kind of the problem. I want to make it at least a climb every day until League 10, because then goal is complete and we can actually choose to level up the account and I suppose push further with no leveling. But yeah, that is not being helpful at all. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Not miss anything, and join the Discord is in the description. Memberships are a thing. You can become one and have your name throughout streams at the end of videos, receive the links for thumbnails, as well as join the Valent Ranger Alliance with priority. Now, until the next Pounders video. Bye!